So in this section, we'll be looking at style and color. So, but we'll just be briefly touching styles and color because mainly our styling and color will be done in our CSS class. So we'll be just be briefing the styles and color. So let's create a paragraph tag and we'll style it. So in HTML in styling, in CSS styling, because we'll just be briefing it. So we have three types of way of styling. We style inline, by internal CSS, by internal or by external. So, but we'll be looking at the inline. We'll only look at the inline. So to style, style is another example of an attribute. And what will you say an attribute? An attribute add more characteristics, more content to an HTML code. So we are going to put the style inside our opening tag. So we'll put the style inside our opening tag. Let's write the content here. Let me just say we are sorry. We are styling you. So it will be inside our opening tag. So we use the style attribute. Style. So you can see. Then the next thing I'm going to put is what equals to. Then you have two semicolon. Sorry, two inverted commas. So inside the two inverted comma, that's where you are going to put your styling. You can see even the VS Code sense that I want to style, so it changes to somehow yellow color. So, but let's start anyways. So we'll be looking at colors also. So basically, what we'll be looking at in styling are just two or three: black background color, and text outline. So in color, we have three basic way of writing color. Either write it by the name or by using an hexadecimal or using an RGB. So we'll be talking more of that in our CSS class. But basically, we'll be just looking at how to write it, how to write color by using the name. So let's just say a color, COLOR. That is the color, not CLOUR, COLOR. That is the way of writing color. Then you put a what? A colon. Then give it a name. Let's say red. Then you put a semicolon to end it. What do you notice? We start with color, then put a what? A colon. Then write the name of the color, then there is a what? A semicolon. Now, if you notice, there's a red sign here. What happens? The VS Code knows that, help us identify that we are writing a red what? Color. So, sorry, is this semicolon we put there? Make sure it's semicolon. So a semicolon now. So we put contrast to save. Now let's see how the browser renders our paragraph that we've styled. You can see the paragraph is red now. The paragraph is what? Red, because we started with the color. So now let's add more thing to it. Sorry. After the semicolon, you space, then add a background, then hyphen color. Then you put your words color. Let's call the background, let's say blue. Then you put your words semicolon. Control S, sorry, put your semicolon. So Control S to save. Let's say the browser renders. You can see, you will see that when we reload, this entire space will be what? Blue. So let's see. We can see this space is what? Blue. The paragraph is what? Background is what? Blue. So it's because of we've added a background of what? Blue. So we are going to be looking at one more thing, which is what? Text align. So we can align our text either left, center, or what? Right. So we'll look at the three of them. So by default, our text are to be aligned to the left, but we can change it. So let's just say text hyphen align. Then your what? Colon. Let's say left first. Okay. Then you contrast to save, refresh. You can see that there's no change because by default it's supposed to be at the left. Let's change it to what? Right. Control save, refresh. You can see that we are styling has gone to the what? Left. So well, as I also said, there are three. The last one is center. So come here. So you control save. So you can see it's at the center. So with this text line, you can put text on the left, center, or what? Right. So now we've looked at color. I know that by now we can do a little bit of styling. So you are going to write some. Let me come here and write some. So we can still do more styling. Let's style an H1 tag. Let's call it. Let me just say heading. Sorry, heading. So if you contrast to save, come here, you refresh. See how our heading looks like. Let me just change the color. Let me just call. Then you put your words, colon. Let me just say the color. Let me say violet. Let me use violet. Then you put your word semicolon. Sorry, we did mistake. We didn't declare the style attribute. Sorry. So first of all, you say style. Then you put your words equals them with two inverted commas. Then inside the inverted comma, you put your color. Sorry, pardon me. Semicolon. Then say violet. Then you put your words semicolon. Then you control S, save, comes to your browser. Now see our head you know. So when we change, you see that the color from black to change from black to what? To change to violet. Now our browser, our heading is now what? Violet. So you also the practice code of the you write code like this, you write some tags, then you style it and submit it to the submission group. See you next class. Thank you. Bye bye.